Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. If this is the first time to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel, click and like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. And most of all, share it. You understand? Knowledge is power, you know. So I've made a video in regards, bigger forward. I'd made a certain remarks and stuff like that at the national arena, at the PMP 84th, conference. And yes, and you know, I've been getting a lot of feedback from some police. Yeah, labor right, and yeah, this and that, and stuff like that, because you don't say anything about the PNP. So I said to them, all right, since I haven't said anything about the labor right, then I said, since as you're saying that I am being biased, tell me what have I said in my statement that Bigga Ford had said to make you say that I am a labor rights supporter or an activist? And none of them cannot answer because the truth hurts. You understand? So, and that is the reason why politicians love when people are illiterate and have low IQ. You understand what I'm saying? Your upbringing impacts you greatly, and that impact can be negative or positive. You understand? It affects who you are and the type of life you choose to live. So, when I've been telling these people where I am from the belly of the beast. I said I'd rather you to give me the book than to give me the gun. And because I said that, they said that I'm a labor right. No, with these kind of mindset with these kind of police officers, or you expect Jamaica is going to be changed? Or you expect Jamaica is going to change when these people mind are warped? No wonder why the PNP said the police are bigfoot and big head police, because they don't expect us to think. Especially the police them who are from rural Jamaica country. You understand? Yes, the country police them cannot think. They're worse than the people in I ghetto. You understand? One of those being is political ideology you grew up to have, the values you were surrounded by, or the values you saw the people in your life have become normal to you and eventually become that you believe as a child. You are very impressionable. So you believe in anything your parents do or say, and it can be really hard to break out of the mindset you had since you were a child or you were a kid. There is nothing inherently wrong with that either. It's just a way of life. A political ideology is a set of belief about political theory and policies held by a certain group. There are about five different political ideology, but here I will be talking about the main: liberalism and conservatism. And look here, I cannot even talk about conservatism because there's nothing conservative about Jamaica. Everything in Jamaica is liberalism. You understand? Because liberalism is a mental disorder. Liberals cannot think, And the PMP party is a liberalism party. It's liberals. That's why with the murder is like that. You understand? Conservative, the more tend to go educate people and edify them and inform them. You understand? The PMP party is a party of gangsterism, terrorism. They're the one that import terrorism, into Jamaica, in my community and destroy it. But you see, when you talk those things, once you say that now you're a labor right, people in Jamaica do not like to hear the truth. And I can tell you that. But, you know, conservatism is a tradition and belief in keeping things relative the same. These are the type of people who you see. You understand? So my upbringing was conservatism. I wasn't grew up as in a liberal that anything goes. You understand? I grew up here, you know, from my environment, my mother and my father, they always implore on us. The only way you're gonna make it out here, is through education. You understand? The same people who used to live in the same yard at Pencil Street, and you understand, and Maya Street and all those places. You understand what I'm saying? Those same people, they're still there. There's have the same age as my mother and my father, because they weren't futuristic. they believe in this puss and dog living and all kind of thing and feel like, if your son a bad man and them thing, that is something cool. In which my mother was looking weird. You understand? So they said that I didn't pay a bigger for the comments, and I'm biased. So I want you to listen for yourself and then I'll comment on it because knowledge is power, So just listen what Bigga Food is saying.
Yeah. Manuel, it's nice to see you, man.
Yeah, you know, because I give thanks and I support the PNP because we are suffering the prosperity. And them say girls down and them lock down girls down. Them lock down girls down and I talk about them want to empower people. Them lock down girls down for 4 years. And the young people can't get them trained or get them certified. So we are suffering.
Can be done now about this separation of
I vote out this corrupt JLP government. How you talk about?
People say a man who's serving the organization for so a long time be more political now.
Tell them to go ask Amos and the 9 GLP ex-police, them one minister, ex-minister. Tell them to go ask Omar Davis and man to be a police too. One of them Brown a police. Them to go ask them. Amos are the first one them to ask. Allow me. I take said from PNP. I only for labor right ex-police and minister and senator. Ask them. They done the interview.
Yes, man. As you know, as you have listened to Bigga Food, and those of you who have known Newton Amos, or I don't know him, that's the man that Bigga Food is talking about, Newton Amos. That Newton Amos is a labor right and this and that. Yes, and that's him in labor right shirt, You understand? I work with the man for years. I cannot say that he's a political ideologue. It's been said that he's a labor right. I know that he used to bodyguard Seattle in the 1980s. And for you to work at protective service, you have to be inclined to bodyguard politicians, to be a supporter of them. You understand? That was one division I always said that I would never want to work. Personally, I have a disdain for politicians. Anyway, you have to understand, that my thing with Bigga Food, and I'll repeat it again. Bigga Food. Number one, there were things that he could have said about the PNP. There's a guy named Isaac Buchanan, who's the human rights lawyer for the PNP. And Isaac Buchanan said that black people are monkeys. Bigga Food no saying about that, because he has no problem with that. The PNP didn't denounce it. You understand? So those are who are talking, yeah, I'm a labor. I am not a political act. I just talk truths, and both sides not going to like it. You understand? Yes, and if he's saying that the JLP government is correct, yes, that is true. Because if truth be told, Isaac Buchanan should not be an attorney at law, practicing law in Jamaica. So that's where the corruption come from. And which party you represent? The PNP. So why the JLP government allowing a convicted drug dealer to be operating as an attorney in Jamaica? Isn't it so? We are not a law and order country because Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. So that is one thing to all of my police friends who say that I'm a labor right. Why don't talk about? So I'm giving you something. Isaac Buchanan call all Jamaican monkeys, and he's the human rights lawyer for the PNP party. I don't hear any of you denounce Isaac Buchanan and the PNP for none of them denouncing him for calling you people monkeys. The PNP has done more destruction to Jamaica and to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. First, the PNP is the one that brought guns into Jamaica and issued it in my community. And police officer, all right, I tell you, police officer Barry and Big Youth, they were the ones, when I was growing up as a little boy in the 70s, they are the ones who were issuing guns at the corner of Love Street and Price Street, right at Bilbao, Passy, corner headquarters, close to where police killed Anthony Tingley, that they call General Starkey, who have never served a day in the military in the Jamaica defense. So I don't know how comes a little dirty boy become general. That's all these people mine are warp. You understand? Let me tell you the other thing that the PNP had done to the police force. The PNP had took away immigration from the police force. You understand? And gave it to their pals because they cannot create employment for people. So they have to, Jamaica is the only country in the world that is civilian control the borders for Jamaica. So how you expect to prevent guns from coming in. It's not police, it's not law enforcement control immigration. It's civilian. These are not people, they're not police. So the PNP has done that. They took away that from the police because they said that the police were making too much money. So they are corrupted when you're talking about corruption. And if Bigga Ford was a man who loved the police, he would talk about what the FLA, the Firearm Licensing Authority, the most corrupt agency that is there right now in Jamaica under the GLP government. This guy what named Shane Darling. And to all of you police who are talking about him, I am sure none of you have ever taken this GLP government as I have done. I am not an ideologue, you understand? Currently, I have a petition that I am going to send to the White House for them to revoke Shane Darling visa and Audley Carter. And I need 100 ex-police officers who have lost their gun license in Jamaica. You know how much police sign it? 30 police sign it. 30 police sign it. You understand? So we should say, you know, ideologue. And these police, they are not political activists. You understand? These are police. They have done their time and serve Jamaican people. And the same labor right, them take away them gun because of the PMP, labor right and PMP took away their guns that they don't need it. This black man that named Shane Darling. You understand? That is what that is what I am imploring men like Bigga Ford should be talking about. You understand? Police who serve when him come at Jamaica, him do have no gun. You understand? Police who get shut up. You understand? In Unsby, a police here almost lose his life. And you're gonna revoke his gun, you don't live here. Them thing they want to talk about and them thing but you see you most on a ideologue, most of you police are ideologue, PMP and labor right ideologue, mostly PMP, you know, cause trust me, the PMP can do anything. Look, number one, if I was a PMP activist, they could not, the human right, just based on what Isaac Buchanan says, that black people are monkey. Just based on that alone, I would even support the PMP party again because Mark Golding said, you remember in time PJ Pattinson tell lies, say I say black people are like scandal bag. But that's how you people are, you understand? So what I am saying about Bigga Ford, I am not lying. You understand? You know, Bigga Ford know me and I know him well too. I am not, you know, I am not chastising the man. I'm just saying the man supposed to be defending police because, as me, you're not hear me defending any political party. You understand? Because trust me, I beat fire against both political party. You understand? If you look at all my videos is pro-police, anti-criminal, anti-labor right, anti-PMP. Because I want to see the best of Jamaica. You understand? I don't care about no party and them thing there. I am not beholden to no guy down there. You understand? But you have to understand, you know, fallacies are fake or deceptive arguments. Junk cognition. Junk. You understand? That is the argument that seems irrefutable but proving nothing. That's what most of you people talk. Fallacies often seem superficially sound, and they are too often retain immense persuasive power, even after being clearly exposed as false. Because if I am saying that I rather the man that give me the book than the man that give me a gun, how is that make me a labor right? So you're telling me that the labor right are educated and PMP love gun for kill other people. So that is what you police officers are saying. Because I am saying I rather the man who give me the book than the man that give me the gun. Oh, you're a labor right. How is that labor right? So you're telling me that the people who are from Tivoli are more educators than the people in all of the 85% of the kids from metropolitan area that are mostly PMP communities. Come on, man. Like epidemics. You understand? Fallacies sometimes burn through entire population. And that is what is happening in Jamaica. People not thinking, their mind clog, warp. You understand? Because a man like Bigga Ford, who's from Anatona and was police, him at the PMP conference supposed, and them ask him supposed to lick out on the labor right them about the FLA thing. You understand? That's what me expect from a man like him. I expect him that they talk about boy, PMP and people that suffer. People of Jamaica always a suffer. We know that. Me grow suffering too, but me lift myself up. You understand? Most of them not going to go the route that Bigga afford. And I went become police officer because in I get up, them say when you're a police or you're a soldier, you're informer. You understand? We don't, they're not telling the people that because they want to destroy them, because that's once they destroy them, you control them. And that is what is happening. You know? So that's one of them things there. You understand what I'm saying? Often with most tragic result before their power diminish or lost. Fallacies are not always deliberate, but a good scholar purpose is always to identify and mask fallacies in arguments. You know, so that's why I tell you, it's when people cannot think, them buy all kind of junk and sell it as gospel. If Jamaican people can think, all of these youths that is running up with guns and all of them things, it's because of the perception and the mindset of these people. Because they are from a community, and a culture where a man feel more powerful having a gun than having a high school diploma or a degree or in a nice job. And him feel like if we walk and bend up on all of them things, that's cool. That is mindset and culture. I could have fallen the same thing too, but guess what? Parental guidance. You understand? When you come from place like Johnson and I get it, if you don't have good guidance, it help you out, man. I tell you, just like how Bigga Four twin brother was killed. You understand? So those are who are saying that I am a Labourite. You come good again, man. You need to go through the channel and look at my videos. You understand? You know. And if this is your first time to the channel, just remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm not here to make any profit or anything that you understand, because YouTube, to me, this is just I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not doing this to make any money or anything like that. Because I love Jamaica and I love the police force and I love the people. I just want to see change in Jamaica. Nothing else. You understand? Like the video. Share the video and comment on the video. Have yourself a beautiful day. Blessed love, man. To everyone, all well-thinking Jamaican, I do not like criminal, especially men with guns. Gunmen must live in fear for their lives. When time them pick up a gun before they move, they're supposed to think a million times if it's worth it, because once you're caught with it, you'll be sent to your rightful place. That's called madness. Have yourself a beautiful day. And I make no apologies for my thought process, because that is not extrajudicial kill, that is self-defense to prevent them from killing other people. Prevention is better than cure. Have yourself a beautiful day. Peace.